This is a message for Gary Kelly, CEO of Southwest Airlines, and to all other leaders who strive to provide outstanding, gobsmacking customer service. I've historically been a fan of Southwest. In the past, whenever my travel schedule allowed, I'd use them. First, I like the fact that they allow me to make a schedule change and use the credit from a canceled flight for another. Second, they don't charge for baggage. While they're no longer the low-cost airline, they are reasonably competitive. I've liked their mission. But a recent experience has shaken my faith in Southwest. I no longer feel the love of the Love airline, and the reason for my turn to this customer service maven seems ludicrous. Allow me to explain. About a year ago, I was forced by COVID to cancel a previously booked flight. Southwest credited my account for the $425 ticket. No problem. However, my historical 3 times a month excursions have simply stopped due to COVID, or that the insurance folks would call force majeure. I've been on only 2 flights in the past year. I'm now heading to Dallas in October for the first Cleinman Performance Network meeting since March of last year. I wanted to book my flight on Southwest and use up my $425 credit. Seems simple and logical. I went online and, as in the past, picked out my flights and then went to use the credit. Lo and behold, the system rejected my request. Southwest policy is that the credit expires if travel isn't started within 12 months. My credit expires on September 30th. I'm initiating travel on October 12th. Seems very logical that, if I asked, they'd extend the courtesy of using the credit for travel beginning on October 12th. After all, that's just 12 days late. I'm a frequent flyer. Why risk ticking off a good customer? So I called customer service. But even after sitting on hold for an hour and speaking directly to a supervisor, the answer was a resounding no. Sir, I'm sorry, but our policy is that your credit expires in 1 year if you don't initiate travel by the deadline. But I want to book travel right now and spend even more money, I responded. No amount of buts would sway. Indeed, the service supervisor told me that there's no way that she could make such a change if she wanted to. Their system won't allow an override by a customer service supervisor. Okay, I understand policy. And under normal circumstances, I'd roll over. But here's the rub. What the supervisor also told me that if I call back on October 1st, the day after my credit expires, Southwest will extend my credit for another 6 months. Wait a minute. I'm on the phone right now. I want to book a trip for October 12th. I want to spend more money than the amount of my credit, and you'll give me the use of that credit in 10 days, but not today? For the life of me, I don't get this policy. What Southwest is saying to me is to go elsewhere for your travel. Because I have to go to Dallas and I can't wait until October 1st to book the trip. I'm not asking for anything other than to spend my own money, which I've loaned to them for the past year without interest. Instead, I have to call back, likely spend more of my precious time on hold, only to secure the credit that is mine to begin with. Now, while the policy that one's credit expires in 12 months is reasonable, I get it. But what's not reasonable is the fact that I can secure an extension after the deadline, but not before. So to use my $425, I have to call back and book a different flight. This is a stupid policy. So Gary Kelly, CEO of Southwest, what's the result? Well, American Airlines now has my business for my trip to Dallas. And know that I will make the attempt to connect with Southwest on October 1st to secure an extension for my $425 credit. But also know that I won't wait more than 20 minutes on hold to do so, as I've already invested well over an hour on the attempt to use my own money with your firm. Assuming that this works, I will then use the credit and fly Southwest one more time. But Mr. Kelly, please know that I will no longer consider Southwest for my travel because I can't support stupid policies. Worse, I cannot support the fact that a service supervisor can't make the decision to bend a policy for the benefit of the company for whom she works. Your policy is the proverbial shot in one's own foot. So to my leadership friends, I ask you to take the time to do a stupid policy audit. At your next staff meeting, brainstorm stupid policies. Your team knows them, and you'll uncover them. Discuss them in detail. Perhaps it's not the policy itself that's stupid, but as in the case of Southwest, it's the rigidity with which it's enforced. Blow it up! Turn it upside down. Look at it from a different perspective. That's how you deliver gobsmacking memorable service and retain customers in an era of aggressive competition. Bye-bye, Southwest.